So I've sold into Asia long enough to know the reports, the conferences, the analyst decks, and they rarely show you how deals actually moved. Then 2025 is not about the big headlines. It's the quiet shifts under the surface that reshapes how buyers behave. Now, most sellers, they never see it coming at all. And yeah, AI is creeping in, the digital expectations are rising, sustainability is getting a lot louder in most boardrooms. But here's what no one tells you about the real shifts. They are subtle, they happen inside the accounts behind a closed door before you even get near a pitch. And that's where most sellers lose the deal. Not at the proposal stage, but way earlier when they didn't even know that they were being filtered. Now, in Asia, buyers, especially in say Japan, in Singapore, in Malaysia, they check you out first. Your team, your reputation, your digital footprint. It's all on the display whether you control it or not. No, they don't challenge your pitch. They filter you quietly based on what they've already seen. And look, now we like to pretend that B2B is different from consumer sales, but it isn't because this is the same buyers. They expect the transparency, the proof, and the real alignment in the sales environment. So if they don't feel it, you're already out. The deal is gone before you even step in. And then we have the ESG, the reputation, the alignment, especially in Japan and Singapore. Those are big things. If your image creates doubt, no one argues with you. They just quietly moved on, and you never know why your proposal never made it off the desk. So here's the part that sellers get blindsided. They think they can fix it with a coffee or a polite follow-up. Now, I'm not saying that relationship selling these days are dead, but it doesn't look the way that it used to be. Now, it's reputation, it's relevance, it's understanding the buyer's filters, the unspoken ones, and working through them before the pitch ever happens. So, if that's how buyers are kind of filtering right now, and if AI is reshaping how you even get noticed, what are sellers will actually close adjusting for in 2025? Well, it's not theory, it's practical. Now, what operators are adjusting for 2025, they treat their digital presence as part of their pitch because it really is. They don't flaunt the ESG, they align to it quietly because buyers notice them. They use AI not to replace themselves, but to stay ahead of the slow reactive sellers, and they never forget that one of the most important things, politics, hierarchy, bias fiction that never left, and the tech just sits on top of it. So if you want to sell into Asia in 2025, forget about the surface level trends. Understand how those quiet shifts shows up inside the real accounts, because that's what decides if you win or you're going to waste another year chasing the wrong buyers.